Neighbor said boys will be boys when her son harassed women, so we showed her what boys really do. Her son wasn't just a creep, he was building a great kid. I found out when my girlfriend Leah came over shaking. This 17-year-old neighbor had been following girls from school, taking photos through their bedroom windows at night. Leah caught him crouched in her backyard with a telephoto lens at 2 a.m. wearing all black. She'd woken up and saw a flash through her curtains. When she peeked out, there he was, positioned to see into her room, camera ready. The second she turned on her light, he bolted through our neighbor's yard. My sister's friend Kayla told us he'd been asking freshman girls weird questions during lunch. What time do your parents leave for work? Do you walk home alone? Which door do you use? Does your bedroom face the street or backyard? At first, girls thought he was awkward and trying to make conversation. Then they realized he was taking notes in a small black notebook, writing down answers like he was conducting research. 3 girls reported him taking upskirt photos during lunch with his phone hidden in his backpack. He'd position himself where girls had to walk past, backpack on the floor. The photos weren't just for him. He was selling them to other guys for $20 each. The school counselor called it boys exploring their sexuality and suggested the girls wear longer skirts. When Kayla's mom demanded to see the photos as evidence, they claimed the phone had been accidentally wiped. His pattern was getting bolder. Leah's neighbor, Mrs. Alvarez, found footprints under her 16-year-old daughter's window, fresh prints matching his school sneakers. Security cameras caught him walking that route every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 p.m. when her daughter got ready for bed. He cornered my 14-year-old sister Nora after school and said he'd been watching her routine and knew she walked home alone Mondays and Wednesdays. Then he showed her a photo on his phone, her taken through our kitchen window while doing homework in pajamas. "I have lots more," he told her. "Want to see them? Or maybe we can make some new ones together." Nora ran home crying, and that's when we discovered his operation. He had a detailed schedule of every girl in the neighborhood, when they left for school, came home, when parents worked, which windows faced where. He'd been building this database for months. When our parents confronted his mother with evidence, the photos, notebook pages Kayla had photographed, the footprint evidence, she defended him like he was applying for scholarships. "Boys will be boys," she said, examining her manicure while our mothers showed her literal stalking evidence. "Maybe these girls should stop being so dramatic and dress more modestly. My son is just curious about photography and interested in girls his age. It's completely natural." She actually smiled when my mom mentioned the window photos, saying teenage boys have always been peeping toms, and it was harmless fun. When Mrs. Alvarez brought up the midnight stalking, she laughed and said her son was probably just out for walks because he had trouble sleeping. "These girls need to stop being so paranoid," she concluded. "If they're worried about privacy, maybe they should close their curtains instead of trying to ruin my honor student's reputation." My dad's military buddies were visiting that weekend. 6 Marines, all combat veterans, all fathers of daughters. I told them everything, showed them the photos Leah had taken of him in her yard, explained the stalking pattern, the notebook, the systematic targeting of minors. They didn't say much, just asked for his address. Sunday morning, they showed up at his house in full dress uniform, rang the doorbell at 7 a.m. When his mom answered, they introduced themselves as concerned fathers who wanted to discuss her son's photography hobby with him personally. She started the "boys will be boys" speech again. That's when Captain Herrera stepped forward and said, "Ma'am, we are boys, and we'd like to show your son what boys really do to predators." The kid was in military school by Thursday.